What's up guys, it's Lindsay at the blog Repurpose and Upcycle, and now I'm going to show you a quick and easy side table makeover. Here is the end table that I got at the thrift store. It was only $15 and it created some good storage, so I thought it would be a great piece to make over and use. The first thing I did was I removed all of the hardware. Really, it was just two poles, and what I decided to do was to remove the chunky base. I felt like the chunky base was one of the things that was really dating this piece and making it look like, hello, I'm from the 1970s. And I had 4 furniture legs that I purchased a while ago that I've never used. I used QCS stripper on the top because I wanted to create a two-tone effect. You can see I've already stripped the top, and I've already have a video on that, so I'll link that video here. But here are the legs that I purchased. These were an Amazon purchase, and I knew I'd use them at some point. It comes with great hardware that you can use to drill into the piece of furniture and keep them secure. Once I got the hardware in, you can see all I did was screw in the legs, and they are good and secure. So once I got the legs on, I decided I needed to tape off the top because I wanted to keep it as a two-toned table. So I'm going to keep the top natural, and I'm going to paint the base and the legs. Now, I don't know if you saw, but on the bottom of the legs, it had like a gold accent. We're gonna come back to that in a minute. So you can see where I've taped off the gold accent. Now, first things first, you're always going to want to prime. Even if you use a paint with a primer in it, I still like priming. I have learned the hard way that if you don't prime, a lot of times you'll get what they call bleed through. It's where the old stain or the old tannins from that wood are gonna bleed through that paint. Even if you use a dark paint, it's always best to prime first. So because I am using a good paint, I'm only going to do probably 1 coat of primer, and it is a Bullseye 123, just regular primer. Now the paint I used is Benjamin Moore Advanced. I have a whole video on that. It's a great cabinet and furniture paint. It's highly recommended, and I did a test with this against 4 other paints, and this one definitely won in my book. So here it is guys. After it's been painted, I'm gonna take the painter's tape off. After I take the painter's tape off, I'm gonna work on the hardware. You can see I'm using my old favorite Rub and Buff. I have used this notoriously for years. My biggest tip with Rub and Buff is to put it on with a foam brush. Some people do it with their hands, some people do it with gloves. I've used it all different ways. Once I got the hardware and the legs looking the same, looking how I wanted them to look, I installed the hardware back on. Whoops, I accidentally installed them wrong the first time. All I had to do was flip them, and there you go, guys. Love how it turned out. Now it's time to tackle the top. One of my favorite ways to mute or kind of lighten up red-orange wood tones is with a furniture wash, a paint wash. I have another video for this. It's really simple. All you do is mix a little bit of paint, like a tan paint, with water, and then it's like what you said, it's like you're washing the piece of wood and then you're wiping it off. So once I added that and it dried, I did use a furniture polish. This is one of my favorites. It's Daddy Van's beeswax, and it smells great, and it just protects the wood. It gives it another layer of protection. So once again, here is the old top before I did anything, and here's the new top. I basically muted the tones to make it match the rest of my decor, and here is the finished product. I love how it turned out, and I hope you do too. I love that soft green with the brass and the wood top. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope I've given you a few ideas on how to create your own end table or side table makeover, with a few quick and easy ideas like the two-toned top versus the base, and how to just spruce up your hardware. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.